Is a new continent collision coming? Africa is splitting apart. Did you know that a third of Africa is slowly breaking away from the rest of the continent? Just like India split from Africa around 100 million years ago and eventually collided with the landmass we now know as Tibet, something similar might be happening again. This time, a large piece of Africa might collide with the Indian subcontinent, and if that happens, the land in that region could rise into massive mountains. The surrounding areas could see volcanic eruptions, and over time, this entire region might get covered in snow. But why is this happening to our Earth? Can we stop it? And what will happen to our planet in the future? Around 4.5 billion years ago, our Earth was a molten, fiery planet. It took time for it to cool, and during that process, water began to collect on the surface. Slowly, volcanic eruptions pushed molten lava out, forming small islands. Over millions of years, these islands grew and formed land masses. As the Earth's surface continued to cool, cracks began to form and land started to shift. These moving land masses eventually came together to form a supercontinent known as Pangaea. Around 200 million years ago, Pangaea started breaking apart. The Indian Plate separated from Africa, Antarctica, and Australia, and eventually collided with the Tibetan Plateau. The collision was so powerful that it caused the land to crumple, giving rise to the majestic Himalayas. Even today, Mount Everest continues to rise because the Indian Plate is still pushing northward. Believe it or not, all the continents we see today were once connected. Over millions of years, they drifted apart, and they're still moving. One of the most visible examples today is the massive rift forming in Africa. In 2005, a dramatic event happened in southwestern Kenya. A huge crack opened up along a highway, literally splitting the ground overnight. Since then, the rift has continued to widen by about 6 to 7 millimeters each year. Why is Africa splitting? There's a region shaped like a triangle where three tectonic plates meet: the Somali Plate, the Nubian Plate, and the Arabian Plate. This triple junction area is filled with molten rock underneath, making it a hotspot for volcanic activity. The land here is thin and fragile due to thousands of years of eruptions and tectonic stress. Because of this, earthquakes are common, and the land continues to crack. Eventually, water will begin to fill the rift, forming a new sea, and this will speed up the separation process. Scientists have already warned local governments about the increasing risks. So what does this mean for the future? According to geologists, the Somali Plate could eventually collide with the western side of the Indian subcontinent. When I say India, I mean the region including modern-day India, Pakistan, and Sri Lanka. If the Somali Plate moves toward India at the same pace the Indian Plate once collided with Tibet, the impact could be massive. Major coastal cities like Mumbai will be affected first. Sea levels will rise, earthquakes will become more frequent, and volcanic activity may increase. Over time, the Somali Plate will reach Goa, Kerala, and Sri Lanka. In the north, areas like Dwarka, Somnath, and even Karachi in Pakistan could be pushed upward, transforming into mountainous terrain. As mountains form, the weather will get colder, and snowfall, like in Kashmir, may begin. Melting snow could lead to the birth of new rivers, and the surrounding land may transform into dense forests. The collision might also cause southern India to tilt. By then, a large part of present-day Nepal and Bhutan may have already merged with the Himalayas. But this isn't just about India. The entire world will change. The Earth's land masses may eventually come together again, forming a new supercontinent. This shift will drastically alter the climate. Dense forests could become deserts, and today's deserts may turn into green landscapes. If you're watching this from Dubai or Saudi Arabia, don't worry just yet. Even if this future does come true, it will take millions of years. By then, thousands of generations will have passed. Humanity might become an advanced species by then, possibly even living on other planets. Back in 1999, geologist Roger McKenzie first proposed that the Somali Plate could collide with India. Since then, some researchers have suggested different theories. Some believe the plate might never reach India. But most geologists agree that Earth's plates will continue to move and eventually come together again. Our planet might one day look like a single landmass again, just like in the age of Pangaea. But the real question is, will humans be around to witness it? Will life still exist on future Earth? That's the big mystery, one we, as humans, must explore together.